My name's Lebowitz, and I started Soul Motion Snowboards. Inspiration about starting my own brand and it's really to become a shaper and really to shape the craft that I'm riding and shape a board according to a style that I like to ride in and the terrain and conditions that I ride. And then discovering that boards work in different ways, different mountains. So different mountains require different boards, and conditions may vary. So varying the shape according to those variations is just it's really cool to be able to do that in hand. Dream something up, dream a ride, dream of surf. It's all about surfing. In summer I surf all year long. The rivers melting down from the mountains, and then following into the ocean. Oregon, Northern California, all the way down to San Diego. Maybe Mexico if I make it to the border this next time. They didn't really like my permanent plates. They just thought it was weird and they had me stop. And all I wanted to do was go surf. Just a little ways down to Mexico, get away from the crowds in San Diego. I've been surfing all summer, all fall long. And I just went out there. They pulled me over to the inspection and then the starter and the bus went out. 3 hours we're sitting there, no one speaking English, all Spanish. I know 4 words in Spanish. We're just praying. We just wanted to go surfing. Dog's in the car. He just wants to go to the beach. And it's always those surprising things that come from the surf adventure. This is a continual ride. Whether you're actually on the wave or on the mountain, it's just being in motion. So having a tool that best fits your motion. The bus has become a good tool of motion, and being able to be out on the road following the storms, it's like following the swells. It's the same concept, and going from the mountains to the ocean and back again. It's a really great cycle of momentum, and that's just something that really fuels me, fuels my soul, makes me happy every single day, waking up and ready to ride. So there's many beautiful boards that are all different designs and shapes, and some amazing craftsmanship out there too. And I don't know, it's not an idea of perfecting someone else's shape, or some other shape. It's merely the process of actually building it with my own hands from my imagination, and then being able to ride that. Whether it's shit or awesome, it's a total surprise, but it's having that ability right at hand connects the whole cycle. You're doing something with the mountain.
What was the first board or run or shape or experience you wanted to create?
So I traveled to Japan in 2014 in January. Great trip. Went with my best friend. We brought the ladies. Onsen, hot springs all the time, and then we got to Niseko and Hokkaido, and I brought 3 boards to try to comprehend that type of snow and that type of riding and terrain. I brought an Arbor Westmark that had full rocker, brought a Burton Freebird split board, and then we split a Liptech banana hammock. It's the experimental reverse side cut. It's pretty much a saucer, so we split that up. It's okay, these boards should be able to handle this much pow, this type of riding, and they did okay. And then I discovered Gentem and met with Taro, and I just had a really cool connection about what it means to be on the mountain as a participant, in nature, being part of nature's flow, and it totally changed the way I started perceiving the mountain, seeing it as something drive to conquer to, get down to something that you're working with, learning the different lines, and then all of a sudden, it just snapped, it was surfing. I've been looking for boards that I could set up in a surf stance forever, trying tweaking. It's nothing could comprehend, and I got on the Rocket Fish. He recommended me the Rocket Fish, and man, it just blew me away. It matched how I imagined the ride on the mountain would be, effortlessly. And I went home with one, brought it back to Montana, brought that vibe back to Montana, and all of a sudden people are asking like, oh, what is that? Where do I get that? How do I get that? Like, man, you got to go like on a journey, like to Japan. Like you have to go and like tap into it before like, you can actually access it. There's no access here. And all right, how much is this? Like, dude, it's like it's not even about the money. Like it is expensive, but it's like a Porsche. Like you buy a Porsche not because of how expensive it is, because how good of a machine it is, how well designed it is. And I had a couple people just like kept asking me, and my buddy has a press in Missoula. He's like, shit, dude, I could probably like make something up for some of my friends. And kind of like did this, designed it out on CAD and made it up. And it was funky, but it rode, and I was stoked, and everyone was stoked, and then like slowly started gathering, and it's really cool. Now just riding a local little mountain and shaping for the locals there in the local terrain. It's like shaping for a surf break. Everybody has a different size and a way of riding it, but like the wave is the same. And so you can kind of start perfecting on that wave based on just size. So I had a 5-foot woman request to board, and that was pretty challenging because she was like a child, the size of a child. And so I made her this board here. It's 138, little swallowtail. She really loves the swallow, and quick and nimble for her size. And then her husband is 6'8", Barry. It's like size 16 boots, and he's never like experienced like carving. Never had experienced carving, and we started playing with it and tuning with it. And all of a sudden, kind of making the shape based off of his surfboard. Just this big, like 6'8" fish, just huge fat thing that keeps him afloat. And so we shaped that up. It's a 155, and it's like 14 3/4 inches wide. Like it is so wide. Like, there's only 50 meters of this base material like available anywhere in the world. And I got it for him to be able to ride the board in the way that he likes to ride and not be limited, by kind of the standardization. So he's pretty stoked. The most surprising thing I've learned about starting my own brand is it's really about perception. How people perceive how they do something. Many people have been riding in a traditional shape for years, and they perceive that as the best way to do things. So changing that perspective has been challenging in some degrees because they actually have to re-envision what it means to interact with the mountain. And this year has been really cool about that, and I've just really focused it at my home mountain is just ride every day. Ride with as many people as I can, and just start to show it, start to train, teach it. We have a little snow surf team in Montana, and so they're all learning how to carve, how to read the mountain, cross fall lines, angles, dip through the trees, maneuver quickly, and it's starting young, it's training out, but it's also moving from old. Like I'll see guys riding on like a 170 with 0-0 stance, and they're trying to turn their body open, and it's just they're struggling, and being able to work with that. A part is the equipment, a part is the mentality, a part is the technique, and focusing on all those things really it's hard because each person has a different way of perceiving things. And so you kind of have to tap into a universal truth of how water moves on the mountain, how you would naturally fall down the mountain. And they start to kind of see and understand that, and then all of a sudden their riding starts to move in that way. Oh, this board is a fish. It's a goldfish. It swims, it dips, it's doop, 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 doop. Oh, go up for food. Coming down, and it moves around. And so having those new capabilities, physically and technically help to shift the mental perception.